Here's one of the areas it gets stuck. It will, I have the wire set up here, well, about here, and it'll get past the wire and get stuck. And yeah, I've had issues. I have the wire far enough, it's not like it's bumping these and stopping. So it's, because the wire's close enough this way. I try moving the wire out further, and it still goes past the wire. And is it enough of a slope? Well, here's the thing. The slope is, it's just not that big of a slope. I mean, it seems to be less of a slope than the instructions say is allowed. I mean, it's within the parameters. It's within the limits. Now, you also notice there's not a lot of grass here. It wasn't this way before. As it keeps trying to go through here, it's been digging into the ground and destroying my grass. So I'm trying to get the grass back. Now, what I wanted to do is to just put the wire like here where the grass is. Okay, but it's kind of hard to keep digging and undigging the wire or pegging and unpegging. It's just so many times. That's why I'm looking at this magnetic thing. The problem is if I go here, I suspect, and I'm using my foot as my main pointer, I suspect it'll go past the wire. I mean, you know, there is a slope here, but it's not that much, right? I think, what is it, 20-something degrees, 22 or something is allowed? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Another area that gets stuck is here. I have the wire going like this, and then out. And it's within the number of inches it's allowed from a curb, or, you know, from I followed the rules, the guidelines. You got that measuring thing to help figure it out. But it'll go down here and kind of fall over. But again, is there a slope? Yes, but not that much of a slope. It's like 20-something degrees, right? So here my hand is flat, so that's 0 degree. That's 90. Okay, so this 45 would be like this, approximately. Okay, then half, and it's not that at all. Okay, so half of that would be 22 and a half. And so this is about a 20-degree slope, I'd say. Although this way end here, but I have the wire going, I think, like this. It's not like it's out into these, otherwise these would have gotten flattened or cut or something. Another spot, this is a big issue here. And this was nice grass at some point. Boy, I can't believe how much damage this thing's done to my parts of my lawn, the corners and so forth. All right, so here, the wire, you can even see some of it there. And what is the slope here? Once again, okay, if my foot were flat, this is flat. That's 0, 45. Okay, and then half of that would be here. So here, it's about 20, it's still less than that. It's about 20 degrees. And here it's about, it's not even that. It's like, what, 10 degrees in this section? But it goes past here. But then it's hard to have the grass to keep it supported. So I can move this further in and get less cutting. But then the grass has been destroyed by this. Okay, over here, some of this wire was doubled up, so it wouldn't actually be in, it would just go past it, okay? But the normal wire, looks like it's here. But again, it can go past. And same thing on the driveway, it'll go onto my driveway. Now here you can see it's a little bit of a lump going down, but not, I don't think it's beyond the 22 either. So again, it's, your manual and the advertisements never said you can't have a little lump, but obviously it doesn't work. But you know, you can flatten lumps to a degree, but then the slope is still an issue. Here it's, you can see where the tires have caused issues. In my backyard, which I won't show you here, there are areas it gets stuck, not as much by any means, but where it does get stuck is there are areas that there's not as much grass. It's a fairly flat area, but it's really soft, powdery kind of dirt. It doesn't really compress much there, and it can have some trouble in those areas. And then it's gotten stuck in the road so many times. I would say hundreds of times between this Landroid and my other over the last, I don't know, couple seasons or whatever. At one point, look, I put all this dirt here, and I've been trying to make it less sloped, and but it doesn't go there. The wire's here. See the wire? Okay, the wire used to be a little closer, but I've got the wire so far out now. It's like a yard stick away from the road over there, so I have to do a lot more trimming. There are areas that it just goes into the road where it's sometimes perplexing. Here I put a stone to remind me that it was getting stuck here. And the wire, if I can even find it, some of it's gotten buried so much that it's hard to get some of it out. But you know, it's a pretty flat slope here. But I know there's a little bit of a lump here, but then you take the lump away, then it gets to be more of a slope in that area, and it's just, wow, it's really, really a struggle. And there are some new plants I have that I don't have the wire out to protect, like this. And it can get its back wheel just against the bark, and I think it's damaged. Yeah, I've had areas of damaging the bark, so. But then again, that's on a slope, so it might actually go past the wire or magnet. So I'm just trying to protect it, adding like a piece of wood where it might hit it. Like here I added some wood to this one. And the slope here looks like it's probably between 20... No, it's actually not that much, is it? No, this is flat. It's in the 20s, I'd say, but I don't know that's past the limit. Oh well. It's been a real struggle having this. I've actually put more time into this than it takes to mow a lawn. Because if you have to pick it up every 30 minutes and then trying to rearrange how the wire's set up, it's just been crazy. Hope you can help. Thanks.